everybody. It's day 20 now. I'm 2/3 of the way through this journey, I suppose you could call it. And it's just been amazing, really. Like, I've actually enjoyed every minute of it, even, talking about the sadder parts of anxiety and depression. It's been a real outlet for me. And it's really, really helped me. I'm so glad that I've done it. I've had more donations on my GoFundMe, so that's amazing. I'm gonna put the link to my GoFundMe in the box down below. So if anyone who watches on YouTube wants to donate, they can, because I know there's a few people who watch my videos who aren't on Facebook, which is where I usually share the GoFundMe thing. I have said a few times, but obviously I do understand that I've done this on the run up to Christmas. That wasn't intentional. It's just I finally sort of plucked up the courage to do this, and then sort of realised, like, oh my god, it's nearly Christmas, and I've done this at the complete wrong time for people, because I know I'm the same. I don't have a lot of money going spare at the moment. But even if you could just donate like £1, I'd be so grateful. On GoFundMe, you can do it with a card or you can do it through PayPal. So yeah, even if it's just £1, like, I don't care, even 50p, like, anything makes a difference. So if you're watching this and you'd like to donate, I would really appreciate it a lot. I'm having a bit of a migraine at the moment. I get them every so often and they really suck. Like, I've just got my bedside lamp on and my head is banging. Like, it's not a normal headache, because I've had normal headaches before, and I've had a few of these just like horrible. It's so intense, like behind the eyes. Like, I've literally turned my light on to film this, but I am going to go to bed like straight away because my eyes just, oh god, it hurts so much. I did actually break my glasses as well, which is why I'm not wearing glasses. Don't even know how it happened. I just picked them up and one of the arms fell off, and I was like, right. So annoying. It's like the worst time as well. I need to go and see if someone can just fix them, because they haven't actually snapped or anything. The arm just literally fell off at the hinge. But that means I'm wearing my contact lenses, because I wear contact lenses as well, and I don't think that's helping the migraine situation either. I don't know if anyone's ever had, well, obviously some people will suffer with migraines, but if you do suffer with them, you know how much they really hurt. If anyone's got any tips, I would really appreciate that, because I keep getting them more recently and it hurts. I've also had ocular migraines before, which are literally even weirder. So the only way I can describe it is, when you get eye floaters, and you know what I mean, there's little like shards of like light that you see when you move your eyes, called eye floaters, like when you've got something just in your eye. An ocular migraine is like fireworks and just pulsating, and your eyes twitch and you can't get your vision to go straight. It is the weirdest thing. And then you get the massive headache afterwards. It's horrible. Haven't had one of them in a while, but I have had them and they are really weird. Anxiety hasn't been bad today at all. I went to work, got to my parents' house because we were picking up our dining room table from them, and helped my dad fix the BT box because he couldn't get it to work. And then came home, had dinner, and I've been wrapping Christmas presents. My mum absolutely hates wrapping Christmas presents, so every year she gives me the presents that she's bought for my sisters, and I sit and wrap them because I absolutely love wrapping. Like, it's the weirdest thing, like, most people hate it, but I'm just like, give me a stack of presents and I will wrap them all up for you. So strange. I think it's like a perfectionist thing, like it has to be just right, and like the corners and everything. So weird. But I am really, really excited for Christmas. I'm always sort of more upbeat this time of year, I think, anyway, just because it's so, like everyone's so happy and cheerful and upbeat, and there's lights everywhere, and it's just really, really lovely. I love coming home and having my Christmas tree there and just wrapping presents. Really, really nice. So I think that helps my anxiety and depression as well, because everything's just a little bit brighter, especially when it's all dull and wintry. I know a few people who suffer from seasonal affective disorder, I think it's what it's called. It's basically a form of depression that people get when it gets colder and darker. So yeah, very, very odd. But I get it. I think in places like Alaska and things like that, they have times of the year where the sun never comes out at all. And like they just have like these really long winters where it just stays dark, the sun doesn't come out because of the tilt of the earth. I'm not sure if it is Alaska, it might be somewhere else, but there's definitely a part of the world where when we tilt on our axis on the world, there's a part that doesn't face the sun for a few months, I think it is, and they never see daylight. And during that time, the suicide rate goes through the roof because people get this really bad seasonal affective disorder. It's a very, very odd sort of phenomenon, if you like. But yeah, if you find that interesting at all, Google it. I'm not sure if it's Alaska. It might be somewhere else, but definitely it's somewhere where that happens. So yeah, that's really, really odd. So, seasonal depression is a real thing, like constantly being in the dark, and it does get darker in the winter, shorter days, and obviously it's cold, so it's just not nice anyway. So I totally understand like why people get it. And people obviously feel happier in the summer because it's nice and sunny and it's warm outside and you just want to sit in the sun. So yeah, I don't know if it has anything to do with like a vitamin D deficiency, because obviously we get vitamin D from the sun. That could be part of it. But yeah, it's just a really, really weird thing, but totally understandable at the same time. So yeah, but I hope everybody is looking forward to Christmas. You can let me know in the comments below. Comment or message me what you've got your family for Christmas, because I love hearing what other people get their families. Like, even if it's like, a weird thing that you get for a parent or a sibling. I'd love to know, because I find it really interesting, and sometimes it gives you really good ideas of things that you literally haven't even thought about before. So I always like to hear other people's ideas. Again, that's the nosy side of me, just like, tell me all about your Christmas. I realised as well that there's only 7 or 8 days to go till Christmas and 10 days left of my vlogging. So I will do a bit of vlogging on Christmas Day and Boxing Day and the day after. I just can't believe it's nearly over, but I've just loved doing it. And everyone that's watched all the days, I really do appreciate the support, and I love you so much. And, I wish everyone all the best. If you're suffering or have suffered, you are so strong. You don't even know how strong you are. And I totally believe in you that you can get through this. And I'm not just saying that, to look like a good person. I really, really mean it. If I could eradicate mental illness, I would in a heartbeat, because people suffer so much with it and people aren't themselves when they have it, and that's, it's an upsetting thing. So yeah, to anyone who's suffering or has suffered, I love you all very much. And yeah, I'll speak to you tomorrow. Like I said, I'm going to put my GoFundMe down below. No obligation, no pressure. But if you can or would like to donate, I would really, really appreciate it. It would mean the world to me. And I will speak to you tomorrow on day 21.